Hi, and welcome to the show. Again, we thank you for watching the show. Whether it's in your living room, your bedroom, your kitchen, or any other area of your home, we're excited to bring you D.A.P Ministries Presents. I'm your host, the Reverend Willie Williams Jr. Also saying to all of you that watch the show, have friends and family that go to the Lower Ninth Ward, see the devastation, but imagine that what God can do in restoring that area, and He's working with individuals. I mentioned, I think, on the last week's show about on Caffin and Claiborne about that centers coming back up, and there's going to be activity there. But there are also some other things. You go further down on Caffin Avenue, you see grocery stores, or at least one grocery store, and some other buildings that are being erected as well. So progress is coming, and whether it's coming fast or slow, it is coming. And that's the most positive thing that we can talk about. So make sure you tell your family members when they come down from out of town, friends, relatives, tourists, tell them to come and make sure that they make a visit to the Lower Ninth Ward. Again, we thank God for our co-host, the Reverend Darrell Smith, also known as D.K. Smith. 9:40 a.m. on your radio dial has a saying that goes like this.
Well, of course, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., I take you home in style with a smile.
And the good news about that is that he has his finger on the pulse of what's taking place locally, nationally, and globally. It has a global effect, and I'm gonna let him tell you how that global effect works, because he has friends over in Afghanistan, and France,
as well as Russia, Bosnia, and Italy. Yeah, that's Italy. And even in the city of New Orleans.
I hope you have friends in the city of New Orleans.
Well, online friends, I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, friends too. But in other words, if you're looking at this show on YouTube, you've got it by connecting to youtube.com using the search engine. D.A.P Ministries TV show, and here we are. And so we made it 200,
This is 200.
Well, not this one, but we've made it over 200. This will be like 201, 202.
Oh, okay. We're going to celebrate.
Yeah.
I think, what you supposed to buy? You're supposed to buy the ice cream, I'm buying the cake, or you buying the ice cream, I'm buying the cake? We're going to work that out.
No.
You're buying time.
Well, the thing about it is, I'm saying buying time. We want to let everyone know that this is the MLK holiday weekend.
Right.
And remember that on tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day holiday. And remember, now it's not a day off, but it's a day on. It's a day of service. So we ask that if you would serve others and do for others as Dr. King would do. That's one of the things he did. He said, if you're healthy enough to serve, to serve. And so that's where we get the understanding. If I could help my brother's keeper, if I could help someone. So we wanted you to not take the day off, but make it a day on. Go volunteer someplace and go do something for someone else.
Before you introduce our guest, we want to send our blessings, our prayers out for one of our former pastors, Pastor Arthur Jones.
Yes.
You knew the arrangement, so I'll let you talk a little bit about the arrangement that took place on Saturday.
Saturday at the New Hope Baptist Church. Reverend Jamal Weathersby, host pastor, and it was, well, I'll put it like this, and I'm not saying it as a saying, but as another soldier gone home to be with the Lord. And being a preacher and being a pastor, you know what? Every time I mention it, people realize who he was and everything. They kept saying, he was such a nice man.
Everybody knew also.
Everybody said that. He was such a nice man.
Yes, indeed.
And so it was just the good sentiment, a good way of saying it. Now, I also want to send condolences out to a friend of mine, Shelley Wright. He lost his mother. And I had the opportunity to go to the dismissal. And she was 95 years old.
God bless her. God bless her. And God bless that family, man.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is they really appreciated her time, here on earth, because just the idea that 95 is a long time, and those who got up and spoke a little bit said, I wish I could be that long, but that's a blessing.
Well, you may be shocked, but people are living that long now. I've gotten an article that talked about the man that's 114 years of age.
Yes, indeed.
And he said his secret is eating at least 5 different things: cinnamon, garlic, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and how many that was? Forgot the
$7
lesson.
Festival 4. That's one.
Yeah.
And one more.
one more that I can't remember, but olive oil.
Oh, yeah.
When I thought about it, he said, "Man, I even put olive oil on my feet. I have the softest feet." I'm telling you. And he says his daddy was a doctor that lived to 98.
Wow.
And so he's 113, gonna be 114 years of age.
Yeah,
man. So that's a blessing. Again, I know you're going to introduce our guests, but we want our viewers to know that this year should be a banner year for Happy New Year again.
Yes.
This is our second show, but we want to wish them a Happy New Year again for whatever they had planned. Don't fail the plan,
Right.
but plan. And plan for success, and you can do that.
And in fact, speaking of that, I met our guest by proxy of someone else.
Okay.
I was at a convention, and
What kind of convention?
it was Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Comic book convention.
Okay.
Hey, I got free tickets, so it's like,
I wonder, bro. I said, so is that an eating convention?
oh yeah, I would be there. I'd be there too. But no, so it was I had the opportunity to go, and I enjoyed myself. It was, I enjoyed myself as much as I could. But there was something that caught my eye. A friend of mine was with me, and he showed me what was what, and he talked about supplies for backpacks for Eagle Scouts and everything. I was a Cub Scout,
So it went to your heart, man.
Yeah, I was
Used
a
to be
Cub
a
Scout.
scout, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I never was a
emphasize
Scout.
Cub Scout. I don't think I went any further.
Well, at least you started.
Yeah, I was a Cub Scout. No, I wasn't a Boy Scout, but I was a Cub Scout.
Boy Scouts take more training. I'm telling you, they take a lot to be a Boy Scout.
Yeah, I was just cute. I didn't do nothing else. Just stood up there with
Just a little cubby.
Little cubby, that's it. But there's also the Eagle Scouts.
That's the top of the line.
That's the Eagle Scouts. And our guest is a member of the Eagle Scouts. He comes in the person of Jacob Hansen. You go to lecture school?
Yes, sir. I go to Lecture Charter School. I'm a senior. It's my last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so tell us, what is an Eagle Scout?
Well, essentially in scouting, you have different ranks. And so you start off as what's called a tenderfoot scout. Just goes up the ranks, and then at the top, like you said, is the Eagle Scout. And with it comes something that's required is an Eagle Scout project, and that's something that I've been working on lately. And that's, as you said, the backpacks for the homeless and supplies for the homeless. And so yeah, that's essentially what an Eagle Scout is. It's just the top rank in scouting that a scout can achieve, and that's what I'm going for.
Now, is that a difficult task? Because some people take some easy cash, like make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and give them out and stuff like that. And you took on, I think, a very difficult task. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's meant to be challenging. It's meant to be difficult. Otherwise, if anyone could do it, it wouldn't be an achievement, I guess.
Yeah.
So I chose this something. I care about the city a lot. I grew up here. I love it here, and I really do feel sympathy for the homeless. And I just thought it would be a good project, a good idea. So I've just been pursuing it.
So how does that work? Do people help you achieve your goal, or just tell us a little bit about how many backpacks you're already collected?
So far I've collected about 20 backpacks. I'm going for about 30 to 50. Essentially, it's supposed to be a scout-run project. Like it's not supposed to be a leader-run project. Like our leaders aren't really supposed to run it. It's supposed to be scout-led, and it's supposed to be something that shows that we can be in a leadership position. And so essentially, it's just supposed to be the Boy Scout led, and so far it's been going pretty good.
Now, you have a particular location where you're going to give out the backpacks?
Yeah, so I've gotten in contact with the New Orleans Mission, and they're able to accept it, and so they're the person I've been working with, and I'm going to relay it to them, and from there they're going to give out the backpacks and different supplies for the homeless.
Well, I want to applaud you on your effort in doing that. And I know it's needed. Now, when you say backpacks, are there anything inside the backpacks?
Yeah.
Or they're just empty backpacks?
Along with the backpacks, I'm also providing supplies like old but sturdy hoodies, different toiletries like deodorant, different lotions, soap, just anything that I think would help get them through this tough time. It's getting cold out. Let's see what else. I got backpacks, hoodies.
No blankets? Any blankets?
Blankets, yeah, that's also part of the part of the supply list. Toothbrush, toothpaste, of course. I probably not use toothbrush, but if it's in good condition, like for the hoodies and things like that, then it's more than accepted.
Okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but that's good within the heart. But see, I guess what I'm saying is, action speaks louder than words. So you're doing something more. But I do want to ask you if there's a contact information. If somebody wants to give you some supplies or help you out with whatever you need, is there a way to contact you?
Yeah, absolutely. You can contact me. My phone number is 504-505-6700.
Say it again.
It's 504-505-6700. And I'm more than happy to collect it for you if you're not able to drop it off at my church, and I'll give you my church's address. It's the one on St. Charles, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's on the corner of St. Charles and Foucher. A lot of you seen it's right across the street from Superior Grill.
Yeah.
It's pretty tasty stuff, man.
Talk about food, okay.
Yeah.
You know the secret. Now, tell us a little bit of some of the challenges as becoming the Eagle Scout. This is probably the height of your scouting career, and so what have some of your endeavors been in achieving some of your badges?
Mm-hmm. So as you can see, like there's some badges right here called merit badges. Just different subjects. There's things like astronomy. There's things like camping, and all these things. Life-saving, lifeguard merit badge. And all these things are things that we work towards, and once you achieve them, you get the badge. And so to receive the Eagle Scout, there's a certain amount of required badges that you need, and there's also things like what I'm doing, like the service projects and the service aspects, and that's the things that kind of progresses you along the ranks of scouting. So I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, so I'm excited, and yeah.
Now, you're a skilled camper. You can go and if you go to a campsite, if they don't have any matches, you can start a campfire.
That's one thing I'm really thankful for scouting. I feel confident in my abilities just because we do it so much, and it comes to practice. I feel confident in my camping skills, cooking, survival skills. That's one of the good things that scouting has done for me.
Now tell me the impact that because you're a senior, what you're going to major in, and you're going to college?
Yes, sir. I'm going to college. Actually, after I graduate high school, I'm planning on doing a 2-year mission for my church, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and hopefully, I've been applying to schools. I've applied to LSU, Tulane. I'm trying to get those 2 years deferred, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to college. In terms of what I want to major in, that's kind of tricky. There's a few things that interest me. I'm really interested in math. I'm really interested in physics and astronomy, things like that. I'm kind of a math nerd and geek.
Math is always good. It has its own language, and believe it or not, it's what we consider a language that is a definite language. If you can say 1 + 1 = 2, I think you're defining what you're trying to make a statement and say about it.
Then you know what? I'm a date myself. Okay.
You're gonna date yourself?
I'm gonna date myself. Yeah.
What do you mean? You take yourself out?
No. I'm gonna show how old I am.
Oh, okay.
All right. You said math. When I was growing up,
I know where you're going.
We had arithmetic.
That's right.
And I'm gonna tell you this right fast before we go to break. I cheated. Learned how arithmetic was a long word. No, I didn't cheat at arithmetic. This is how I learned how to spell arithmetic.
Tell it.
I said, a rat in Tom's house may eat Tom's ice cream.
Come on, man.
And that gave me an understanding of how to spell arithmetic.
Mnemonic.
A rat in Tom's house may eat Tom's ice cream.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You learned some
arithmetic.
stuff. You've been teaching us ever since you've been on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to go to break, but we're going to come back and talk to Josh. We're going to talk more about his endeavor and how you can get involved in helping him to achieve his Eagle Scout position, and it's a very good position. Stay tuned.